Hi, my name's Kieran and I'm the Head of Development at Star, and today I'm going to teach you how to use our remote broadcasting system. Although it may seem complicated at first, it's actually quite easy when you get the hang of it. This video is going to be split into several different sections, each that teaches you about a different aspect of our remote broadcasting system. If you want to skip ahead to any of the individual sections in this video, there's handy timestamps in the description below. When you first create your Discord account, you'll want to join our Star server. You can do this by pressing the plus button in the top right, followed by join a server, and then typing in the invite link. This might change from time to time, so be sure to check with us to make sure you've got the most recent one. Then you can simply press join, and you'll find yourself inside our server. When you first join, you'll find yourself in the info channel. This will tell you everything you need to know to get yourself a show. At the moment we're on to step 2. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about our Discord server. A Discord server is a series of channels. These are either text channels, as indicated by the hashtag, or voice channels, indicated by little circles underneath. As you can see, we've got the welcome channel, which lists everyone that joins, the info channel, which may be updated from time to time, and the schedule channel, which shows you a list of all of the shows that are currently on air and when their slots are. We've also got the Just Chatting channel if you want to chat about anything, and the Help Me channel if you need help. If you need help with anything, you can simply type @ followed by tech team and then the message that you need. Shortly after this, somebody from the tech team will come to offer you some help. Before you get a show, you'll need to verify your account. You can do this by entering the registration channel and simply typing !verify followed by your email address. If you get a message like the one that's just popped up here, this means that we haven't got your email address on file. In that case, just shoot us a message and we'll sort that out. If your email address is on our file, you will see something like the following. What this means is that our bot has emailed you a verification code to your email address. Make sure to check your spam, as this might go there instead. Inside the email, you'll see a command that you'll need to type. This will confirm your email address and allow you to get a show. As you can see, you will now have the show host role. This is the role that you need to get yourself a show. In order to actually get a show, you just simply need to ask. One of our committee members will then come in and register you with a show. As you can see, the bot has confirmed that you've been registered to go on air at Monday at 6 AM. Now if we check the schedule, you'll see that there you are, Monday at 6 AM. What this means is that our robot will automatically let you into the studio at this time. Now we're going to talk about how you run your show. First of all, you want to enter the Discord server and get yourself ready to go on air slightly before your slot begins. First of all, you will notice that the studio is locked. This means that you can't enter the studio as it's currently not your time to go on air. Before entering the studio, it's a good idea to read the broadcasting guide. Although I'll go over most of the things that we talk about in this guide, it's a good idea to familiarise yourself with how to run a show slightly beforehand. This also includes music commands and other tips and tricks that may be updated along the way. When it's time for you to go on air, you'll notice that your name will turn red and you will be given the on-air role, as you can see in the top right. This means that you now have access to the studio. Be careful, when you join the studio, anything that you say will immediately be broadcast on air. So it's a good idea to mute yourself first. In the studio, there will always be 4 people. You, Octave, our music bot, and 2 of our own robots. You will also have access to the control room. This is where you can enter commands and chat about the show as you're on air. So, what do you do first? Well, the first thing to do is to stop Octave from playing any music and then clear the queue. This will tell Octave that you don't want any music remaining in the queue as your show begins. Now you can play whatever music you like. You can enter YouTube videos, Spotify, URLs, SoundCloud, or more. In fact, you can even just search the music directly. You'll note that sometimes Octave will ask you again if you want to keep your old queue. You can ignore this and just clear it. Now Octave is playing the music. While the music is playing, it's a good idea to mute yourself to make sure that your voice doesn't accidentally end up on the air. You can do this by pressing the button on the bottom left. You can also deafen yourself, which means that you won't hear what Octave is playing at the moment, but you also won't hear what your friends are saying as well. To stop a song, you can just type _stop, and then this stops Octave from playing the song. Then you can unmute yourself and go back to chatting. When your hour is up, you will notice that you will lose the on-air role. This means that you can't access the control room or the studio anymore, but you'll still be in, so you'll have to leave yourself. You don't have to worry about turning on auto fade or anything to play songs after you leave, because the robot does that automatically when your music runs out. Now, this is fine if it's just you doing a show, but what if you have co-hosts that want to join you? Well, in order to add them to the on-air role, you simply just need to type !invite followed by the @ and then start typing their name. This will show them on a list of people, and when you find them, you can simply press enter. As you can see, this has added Harris to the on-air role, which means he can now come and join the studio as well. If you're fed up with someone and want to kick them out the studio, you can simply do the exact same, instead using the word uninvite, and then that will kick them out of the studio. Thank you for watching our guide on how to use our remote broadcasting system. If you still have any queries, feel free to get in touch via Facebook or message us on the Discord server.